Right, today folks, I'm going to do up an envelope and a card, okay, for this journal. I've sorted on my cover. I am going to keep this a single signature. I haven't totally finished this yet because I've got black thread in the sewing machine and I actually want to use cream on this one. This is just one of those fabric samples that I've cut down. Yeah, and I've got, to make it a bit squidgy, I've got half of the the packaging bag in there. Okay, so it makes it feel nice, and that's the piece of card that was covering the journal and the other videos. Okay, so that's how it looks at the moment. Yeah, and I will stitch all that together, all right, at a later date when I've got cream in my sewing machine. But that's how it's beginning. Okay, and I'm quite liking how it's sitting, and everything was going together really well, so I thought it was a bit silly to split it up and make a bigger journal out of it, because I actually liked how that was feeling. So that's how it's going to be. Haven't chosen a closure or anything, but I like this. It has got blue in it but I'm going to use it even because there is a tiny bit of blue going through that journal, so I'm going to use this bit that is, this is from one of my kits. I'm not sure where. I've just got it in my spare papers, the side of me. And I thought I would use that because I really like it. I don't know, gosh knows what kit that was from. And it's really lovely too. I'll have to find out where it was from because I wouldn't mind printing some more of that one. Right, so I've put a sticky, this stuff here. It's like a bit wider than, what do you call them? Little sticky notes, but this is sticky all the way down, so that can go on there as a nice mask, because I thought if he's going to write the address, that's where it'd be. Okay, and I am going to do something, I don't know what. I'm just going to rip this up a minute. Actually, I want to rip it freehand, and then we can go from there. Okay, I just got this idea of putting some paper around here. So let's get it there, and then keep these bits for snippets. Okay, so that is the right length. So we're all right. That's cool. Right, I'm going to use some other bits. I might actually use some of this on somewhere. Because I want to put that down, and then I want to sort of use some wax crayons and different things and blend in with this bit of paper. I just want to see how it goes, how it works, yeah. And then do some over stamping and maybe put a sticker or something going through here. Yeah, so I'm just playing today. I got some leaves around by me. I've got these. That's quite nice. I might use those from my stash. Okay, yeah. So I'm thinking where everything is. There we go. Let's think then. Everything's such a mess in this studio. I'll tell you, I think the 100-day challenge done it for me. Oh, yeah, there's a bit left. That's enough for today. I usually tidy up in between, but I went straight into Christmas, didn't I? And oh God, I did put the Christmas stuff away now though. So that's away till December. Right, so I'm going to use a bit of collage medium because I'm actually going to coat the card as well. So this helps the crayons move. Yeah. Let's put a thin layer on. Just got to make sure that doesn't stick down. There we go. Just do that for a minute. Okay, right, I'm going to use a bit of this on this journaling card. So what I use on here, I'm going to use on here. And then we can see what happens. Like I say, I'm putting a thin layer on everywhere. So this one I'll go sort of down there. I don't mind if I actually miss bits. Yeah. Okay. Do I want a bit more on? Yeah. Let's put a bit. So I wasn't stuck from that. I was stuck from before. There we go. Okay. So we need to dry that off. Okay. This is important that you dry off layers. Okay. Very. Oh, these were just pre-coffee stained. Yeah. All right. Cards and envelopes. Not quite dry, but that'll be all right. Okay, right. Shall we do a bit of stamping first? Just to get an idea. I'm going to do like the backdrop first. So I'm going with my lightest colour. Yeah, okay, so I want to put something more forward, which will be the darker colour. So I use Vintage Photo for this. Okay, I will be doing, I have a bit of this one that I'm always using and it's near me, so. So I'm looking for a bit of paper that I can stamp off on. Okay, so I do use these bits, so. Some more card. There we go. In a bit here. In, like the gaps, if you can see what I'm doing there, just a little bit. Okay. Right, just have a little bit there as well. So, carry on, you know, we're carrying on through that, even though this goes another way, but there. Same with that. Okay. Right, dry. And what I'm going to do, I will dry that off a bit because because I've had the matte medium underneath. It takes a little while to dry, so. When we're still working in the background at the moment. Okay. Right, so I heat set those. Okay, I've chosen my colours that I think coordinate with what I'm doing. Okay, I'll just put them on here and I'm thinking, yeah, I like all those tones to go with what I'm doing. That's good. So it was Iced Spruce, which was that grey colour. Then I have Stormy Sky, that colour. This is Wild Honey, which is that one. That's the other one. Fossilized Amber, and then Vintage Photo and Tea Stain. Okay, I don't think I've ever used this Vintage Photo one, so that should be, yeah, it's brand new, look. And I've had these a few years. I've used that one, so. All right, I don't even know whether I've used these. Yep, I have. Maybe, not sure. Looks a bit new. Right, so we're doing the scribble technique. Let's have a bit of this first. So I just sort of start doing that, and I might just carry on up there. Let's keep together with those tones for a minute. Okay, and the blue, where I will put this where sort of this is, yeah. So come down, and same here. Let's come in here. I'm leaving these till I find out what's happening here. Okay, then I can add a bit more depth if need be. Actually, I did use a bit of that on the envelope, so I will do that now. Keep that sort of there. Okay. Right. Okay, do we want wet wipe? I'm just going to use a bit of water, I think. Oh, have I got any in a little... Usually got bleach. That's bleach. to work. Oh, I've got some in here. Let's try this first. Lightest colour, which was this one. Shouldn't have gone into that brown. There we go. or the ink pad, yeah, is the archival one. All right, need something that's waterproof. I'm going to dab that up in a minute, so that's why I'm leaving that for a minute. Okay. Just going to get rid of some of that. That's it. And then let's do this. Looks like I never sealed that very well there. That's really taken well on that bit, so that's because it wasn't so sealed as the other part. So I will give it a good water and a dab, and hopefully we can get rid of some. Yeah. Yep. Okay. First layer done. I know I haven't done that bit, so we'll have to do that too. Right, okay, that's all nice and dry. I've got myself some film stickers, okay, but I'm going to add first some dark. All right, so I'm going to go with Vintage Photo. I need to just add a bit of depth to these, so that's some dark down there. Just see what happens. I'll just be able to rub it in with my finger to keep it there. Don't want it watered down really. I'm going to do a little bit of stenciling there, I think. Might need a bit of water on that. Nope. Gets a bit dry on your finger, just use a that white, yeah, just a little bit. That can blend in. And here. Okay, that's grungier, isn't it? Oh, I did put some on the back there. Okay. Right, I've chosen my trusty Tim Holtz one, and this is where you need a wet wipe. Because of the darkness there, we can get some of that off. So I might carry on down there actually as well. Perfect. That one was a tiny bit wet, so, but it's still okay. Let's put it in there. Okay. Yep. It's brightened up that. No end. And that's cool. Let's do a bit here, look. Down that side. Like that. Yep. Don't think I'll get much off here, but it's because of this collage medium underneath. Okay, yeah. There was not a lot there anyway, so that's why nothing come off. Okay, like that. Let's have a look. I'm actually happy with the back there. Let's see if I can get a bit off there. No, it's too light. Yeah, you have to have a bit of depth, but that's fine. I'm gonna leave that. This has worked perfectly. So dry that off. Okay, leaf time. What have I got? I've got one of those leaves. Let's have a look. Can't see it. That one. And I've chosen this little dinky one here. So I haven't stamped with these. So let's have a look at this. See what this colour's like. I'm stamping things on here. I did stamp it in the big one in black, and I thought it was nice, but it's too. I think it was too big. So I thought, yeah, these stamps do need a bit of sponge. I know. And I like this one. So, typical. Okay. Yep. It's a nice colour, so it's great. Okay, yep. So I'm going to have a stamp here somewhere, but that I don't mind. Actually, I might put a... Nope, that's fine. I'll put a stamp on after. Yeah, I was right. Lovely colour this. Oh, Rustic Wilderness. That's one new ones from a couple of years ago, wasn't it? Nice. Right, it doesn't stamp so clearly on that, obviously, because of the stuff we got on it. All right, but that's fine because I'm going to sort of draw around it, all right, to make that pop out a bit. So I'm not worried about that. Whereas on this one, because we haven't got anything on it, it's taken beautifully, look. Yeah. And that's the difference. Until you try, you don't know. And the same will happen with this one, of course. That's that. I'm going to dry that off. Yeah, this one I'm going to have to draw around. Okay, and then fill in a bit. All right, and then that'll bring that right forward. Yeah. Right, now I'm not sure. I was going to use these because I really like them. But now is the green is on there. I might be using that. I don't really want green like that. Oh, I like this one too. Oh, what about that? That's going down there, I think. Okay, right. Now I'm going to ink up a bit first. I might fill in that just a little bit more in a minute, but it's okay with that pen. That pen fades really quickly. And I'm just going to ink up around. Oh, I'm going to put a little mushroom. I thought I had two. Oh, there it is. I just thought that mushroom would look nice there. Yes, I do need to use a better pen. I haven't actually got one at the moment. Here, I've got them upstairs and in my house. So I've been doing a few bits. Right. But we're going grungy, folks. All right. Okay. I think I'm going to put that there. Perfect. Right, I'm going to use a tiny bit of black now. Okay. I really like this bit here. It's really gone grungy. Stamp. Let's have... Oh, such a mess here. I'm not sure whether to have brown now. That green's there. I think I will. I've seen that there. Might as well use that up. Okay. Yeah, this turned out really lovely. I'm really pleased with that. A little bit, I feel like separated, if you know what I mean, but I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm actually quite liking this now as well, and that leaf is fine. I just need to put some glue on that vellum there, like going on top of that. There we go. And we need like a little button or a little, oh I know, do a little bow. That's some jute string. Okay, I'm gonna get my little thing out. My little thing out. How big do I want to write here? Because I'm gonna go around a couple of times, so. How many is that? 3. Okay. Oh, these were all the rage years ago. Card making, gosh. Don't know how many years I've had this one. I think my first one, my hubby made for me, and then it was quite a bit cumbersome. You know, it was a bit big, so I ended up buying one of the little tiny ones. When they first came out, they were quite expensive, but then they just shot down in price. A little bit, I don't like this bit here because I've got a bit of a straight edge there. So that's what I'm doing. That's better. Okay. And then here you can like you put your address or something, but what I'm going to do is use this stamp but with a bit of water. So I'll just give it a bit of a clean. Just water. I won't do it. You won't be able to read this at all. Let's give that a wipe. Working in about 6 inches now. And just leave that in. Yeah, there we go. And again. Yep, it should sort of just add something without it being very prominent. All right, just with a bit of water because I'd inked up that area. So see what that's done. Okay, there. I didn't really need to put that, but it's just a way of doing that if you're going to put an address on it. Yeah, and I think I might. Do I want to stitch around that? I don't know. I'm not sure whether that's dried properly yet. I might just stitch around that. So I'm really liking it. So that's that bit. Now we need to do something with that. Okay. Right, it's all cute. Yeah, I'm going to ink up first. And I might get a topper to put on there, a cluster. Yep. Right, so let's see if we've got a cluster to go in there. We still might use a few of these. Yeah, something like that. Yep. I think they're all right. Let's get them out of the way for a second. Getting a bit untidy, to say the least. Oh dear. Okay. Right, let's get the cluster book out and have a look. Nothing might go, so we might have to make something. I'm sure I've got something. Yeah, let's open it that way. Sorry if there's any glare. I mean, that would actually go. I'll just check the rest. Actually, let me have a look at those big ones I've got here. First, not that one so much. Oh, I've got a bit of glare. Sorry, folks. I actually quite like that, and that will definitely go, but I'm not sure whether that will make it look a bit spring-like. Okay, so we've got even that. Actually, that one would look nice too. That's got a leaf on it. Look, didn't see that. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. It's a bit spring-like, but quite nice. These are my favourite here. That's why they're still here. Saving these ones for a rainy day. I think, yeah, they're big ones. And some Christmas there left over. God, I must make some more. Any of these will actually go. That might not be the right shape, but oh, that's quite nice too. Do you know, I'm going to have a look at that as well. Sorry, some of these, yeah, no, that's fine. Was I put a little bit of what do you call it? Paper behind it now. This deli sheet. Yeah, because when I first used the book page and I stuck it to it all it all stuck down. So we've got that. Actually, both. Oh, dear. Now I'm going to go with this. So it's got autumn on it. Right, so it's going to go about there. Okay. I know that's blue, but doesn't that look nice? There. With that there. Yeah, I've got to do it. And there's nothing, no leaf there. That's a cornflower, isn't it? But I just really, really liked that tone on there. It just looked right. So that's why I've used it. And a tiny bit of white in there where there was that tear. So go. put that on back or use it on something else. Never mind. It might be actually go on here. And we've got another journaling card. Yep. Right, I'm gonna just sew around there and then have a look, see what it looks like. Okay, but I think I'm quite happy with that at the moment. Okay, here it is. All right, and yes, it's blue, and there's more, mainly green on there, and not much blue, but it's worked, and it's because it's the same tone. Yeah, I like it, so I'm leaving it. Is that one? Okay, so I just added a bit of stitching here because that was look like it was sort of just floating a little bit, so I sort of, you know, made it look like it's supposed to be, you know, part of it. Well, it was, but it was just floating. And there's the envelope. Okay, look at that. Grundy. The back is absolutely brilliant. Look how that's worked, that bit of blue. So, and that's sort of most probably, you know, brought all that in together, really. Yeah. Because you've got a bit of blue in behind there. But no, I like it. So I'm leaving it. I'm not going to add no blue to that one. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. You know, totally random today. Oh, and this is also, like I said, looking nice. So I might trim this down a bit here. It's a bit straight like that. And use that, ink that up. And that could sit in there and stitch around. And that would look all nice too. Just wondering whether to put that up there actually. See that leaf? And then maybe carry on with this ink, stamp here to go down and fill in there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Shall I do it now for you? It was a bit silly covering up that leaf, wasn't it? So that's that. And it was vintage photo I used, didn't I, on that? And here's our bonus one. And that, and that was just cleaning off my stamp. Okay. So, yeah, look at that. Done. And trying out these stamps as well. Like I say, the black I found a little bit heavy. But, yeah, worked on there. So, bonus. Okay then, folks. I hope you like that. And speak to you soon. Bye.